David, what do you, and it's just right after the game, but what do you think happened in this one?
It was bad in all phases. We didn't play a game like how we wanted to play. They dictated what we wanted to do. Hats off to them. They had a good plan and played a lot better than we did tonight. Flat out simple.
What were they doing, David, defensively that gave you guys some maybe problems up front?
Obviously they have really good players. I don't think it was anything we weren't prepared for, but a team like that, when you're getting behind on the chains, is not how you want to play those games. And we weren't really able to get in a rhythm. And some things we thought maybe did it. We were going to work, did it. We didn't execute them good enough, and it's hard to play the game against a team like that with a really good quarterback, good offense. And a good defense. It's hard to play them from behind. We sure did that today.
I know you guys have had some shifting parts along the offensive line, but how do you figure it out moving forward?
Have to get better. Look, it's a race to get better every week. Look, it's early in the year. There's a lot of football left to be played, and it'll be bad if we don't learn from this. And we'll try to take the good and try to fix the bad. And that's what we'll try to do. Get some rest, try to get people healthy, over these next couple of days and be ready to go for the next, whatever stretch it is.
David, I believe Robert Sala blitzed at the highest rate he has since 2021. Was that something that you guys were anticipating coming in or something you had to adjust to in game?
You always have to adjust to certain things, but it's hard to, like I said, we just never really got in a rhythm, and that's a hard way to play offensive football, and it's even when we felt like we kind of were getting in a rhythm, we shot ourselves in our foot, and that's something we've avoided the first two games, and tonight was not it. And so like I said, it's a good lesson to learn. Hey, you have to learn them, but that's part of it. Hats off to them.
7 sacks and 15 quarterback hits tonight against Jacoby and Drake. How concerned are you for your quarterback?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good, and we have to be better up front. And we're going to work, and we're going to try to do everything we can to be better. And that's not sustainable, and it's not winning football.
What do you think of the energy level of the team just at the start? Did anything stand out to you that it wasn't maybe up to the level you needed on these Thursday games?
I don't know. Like I said, just couldn't get into a rhythm. Fell behind early, and like I said, it's hard in this league playing from behind, and especially, like I said, against really good quarterback and really good D line and defense. So that's on us, and like I said, we've had a formula we tried to play, and I thought we've done a pretty good job of that the first 2 weeks, and tonight was definitely not it.
You got 10 days to kind of regroup now. What kind of needs to happen between now and when you go to San Francisco and try to get back to the way you played in those first 2 games?
Yeah, I think we got to learn from this, obviously. As much as it's going to suck to watch it, but you got to do it, and you got to look at it, and you got to be honest with yourself, and try to learn from it and move forward. That's all you can do, and like I said, we'll try to correct it here this week and go out and try to beat a good football team in San Francisco and regroup and see what's next.
David, I know this usually falls under the I have to watch the tape.
Yeah.
You talk about we need to work to fix this. What are the first couple things that come to mind that you think you need to address as an offensive line?
Oh, man. I think, obviously that's hard. I know there's some communication stuff. A couple of those came up. Then just really buying into the technique and things like that. Like I said, it's kind of hard to, I can't give you a great answer. It wasn't good. I can give you that answer. That's the truth. But, it's kind of hard to say really in total that. So, but, I know there was some communication stuff. There was, them making some good plays, and there was some of us screwing it up too. Thanks, guys.
It was real tough. Divisional game, prime time. And, came out, got our ass kicked. Plain and simple.
Jabrill, what happened to you on that play where you visited the medical tent? Obviously, you came back. How concerned were you when that happened?
I wasn't really concerned. I knew I probably sprained it a little bit. I got leg whipped, so I just wanted to get a new tape on there because I just had the spat on. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. And then I went in early because I had a little cramps, a little more humid than expected. But, you know, it is what it is. Came back out, finished the game.
Gerard called the defensive performance uncharacteristic. Just in your eyes, what kind of went wrong today? Was it a matter of Aaron Rodgers just doing Aaron Rodgers-like things, or did it come down to something else?
It's a combination of both. Plain and simple, we just didn't play well enough, play well at all. To be honest with you, too many missed tackles, missed assignments, lack of hustle at times. Just you know, super uncharacteristic of us. And from a man to a man, we know we got to play better, you know, in all phases of the ball, but especially on defense.
You mentioned lack of hustle. That's not something that's at all characteristic of this football team. So why do you think that happened?
No, we didn't come out the way we normally come out. Like I said, you know, it's a combination of both. We played very uncharacteristic, and you know they had a good game plan. And A-Rod was A-Rod tonight. You know, he made some plays with his legs, made plays with his arms. Backs was running hard for him. You know, you got to tip our hat to those guys, but we made it real easy on them. So.
How surprising was this performance in your eyes for you guys?
I mean, like I said, it's just uncharacteristic of us. We got to play better, plain and simple. Divisional game, prime time. Got to play better.
I know it was a
You were
short.
pretty active on the sideline, kind of trying to talk guys up and stuff. Like, were you trying to change the energy somehow? What were you doing on the sideline?
You know, I'm just gauging the situation. You know, trying to say what's need, trying to say what needed to be said. But like I said, we got to play better, plain and simple. Guys got to step up. I got to play better. To the top down, got to play better, plain and simple. Like it's no other way to put it.
Jabrill, I
10
know.
days, what do you do now, between now and then as a leader to get this team in the right direction?
You be honest with yourself. Watch the tape. Be honest with yourself. And, you know, you correct it. Put it behind you, you know. Got a little long weekend. So we just got to watch the tape, correct it. We know we got to be better. And we will be better. So we just got to get our mind right, reset, heal up, and, you know, get ready to go out there to San Fran.
Was it an energy thing for you guys on defense, or adjustment without penalties perhaps? What was it like for you guys tonight?
We were just not sticking to our fundamentals. I mean, there's a lot of missed tackles, myself included, and you know that's just not us. You know, so my hats off to the Jets right now. You know, it was they definitely beat us tonight, and we got to regroup during this weekend and get back to what we do.
What were your thoughts on Rodgers and what made him so tough to go up against tonight?
He's Rodgers. You know, that's who he is. We knew that going into this game that you know, regardless of his age, he's still the same guy. He can still make the throws and the adjustments. So unfortunately, we like I said, we didn't do well with our fundamentals. You know, you saw there's a little sloppy play on our part, and we have to regroup and get ready for next week.
Obviously, both teams have to work with the short week, but do you think that had anything to do with the lapse in fundamentals and the kind of uncharacteristic?
I mean, there's no excuse. You know, this is a performance-based game. You know, we're professionals and we have to show up and play regardless. So there's no excuse to what we did. Right now we gotta, you know, this is another one we gotta swap, take, and we're on to the next.
Jahlani, Coach Covey, think got you guys on the sideline. I think it was late first quarter, maybe early second, delivered a pretty passionate message, it looked like. What was his message to you guys?
We just need to calm down. You know, I think we were just really antsy, and we were just trying to put ourselves in the perfect play against you know, Rodgers. So I think that was his biggest thing. And again, going back to the fundamentals, securing our tackles, making sure that we're doing well on our leverage, and making sure that all 11 guys are running to the ball. That way we can cause a turnover. You know, you never know. So that's on us to fix, and I know that the guys in the room are capable of doing that.
How good was he tonight?
I mean, you saw the performance. You know, he did what he did. So I can't say anything negative about it. So just got to take it on the chin and just roll with the punches right now. You know, I have no I have no bad ill towards the guys because, you know, they still went out there and fought, you know. So that goes to show that these guys will fight till the end, and I'm really proud to be a teammate of theirs. So, yeah, we have to just roll with this punch right now.
Jahlani, 2 games in a row where the other quarterbacks had a pretty high completion percentage. What do you think you guys can do there?
Get him off his clock, you know. Unfortunately, we didn't do so well tonight. Like we gave up the edge a few times, and you know, we really just got to look ourselves in the mirror right now, watch the film, and really dial back to what we do best. You know, play our football and make sure that we can make turnovers, we can make those big plays and help the offense out, get some energy boost and on the sideline. You know, that's what we needed tonight, and unfortunately we didn't have it, and now we just gotta go into this weekend knowing that we just lost, and you know, but like I said, it's on to the next.
How did you feel about having the green dot on that?
I mean, it's nothing crazy. You know, it's just I'm happy that they trust me enough to do it, and if they allow me to do it again, then I'm gonna make sure that I'm on top of my game.
Did you feel like it went okay?
I hope so. Yeah, I had no problems with it. Nothing. Got the play calls out in time, and we're just trying to make sure that, like I said, we were putting ourselves in the perfect situations. So, yeah, I gotta watch the film. You know, I gotta see what went wrong, and we can go from there.
Jahlani, you mentioned giving up the edge. It feels like that's been something that's happened in the past 3 games. Did it maybe just catch you off guard because you've been playing some pocket passes, or is there an issue that you've noticed that's been consistent?
No, it's just, you know, I can't speak for any of the guys. I know that I gave up the edge on one of the plays, and I think I just got selfish and greedy on one of it, and he took advantage of me going inside on the running back. So I got to do that, and I got to make sure that I don't allow that to happen again. And like I said, I got to look at the film. I got to look in the mirror and make sure that, you know, I correct those mistakes, and you know, and just perform better.
Final question. Jahlani, what would you like to see or your team do in the next, you know, you mentioned the weekend, but the next 10 days to get ready for San Francisco and play football you guys know how to play?
Right now, I would just want the guys to recover. I know we had a few guys get banged up in this game, so I want to make sure that they recover. And like I said, we all got to look in the mirror right now. We got to face reality right now that we're 1-2, and you know, we got to prepare like we've been preparing the past few weeks, and just be on top of everything. You know, got to take accountability for whatever we do. And I know that, like I said, we have the guys in this locker room that to take accountability for whatever they do, and they're going to come in here next week, and you know, we're going to get ready for San Fran. Yeah.
Well, Rhamondre, how would you sum up your emotions after this one? How frustrating was it? Disappointing? What was your feel?
Yeah, we didn't get the win. You know, we honestly didn't play great on the offense side of the ball. So yeah, it's a tough one.
Rhamondre, you've fumbled down 3 straight games. Obviously not something you want to do. What are the issues you can identify on those plays?
I got to hold the ball.
To be higher, tighter, like anything more specific?
No, I just got to hold it.
What did they do defensively, if anything different, to take away the run game that's been so successful for you guys?
I feel like we know what they were going to do defensively, and yeah, they just did a better job than we did at it. You know, they played tougher than we did tonight, and you know, we just need to go back, watch the film, and see what we can do better.
Jacoby has obviously taken a lot of hits, especially tonight. Just what does it say about him, the way he kind of always gets back up and tries to stay in it?
Tough player. Yeah, just tough football player.
How do you feel the energy was there? You guys talked a lot about, some of the players talked about lack of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Any reason why that was? Was it a quick turnaround? Did you see anything out there early? What was it like for you guys?
Yeah, but we can't use that as an excuse. It was a short week. We knew we had energy. We needed energy for this game, and you know, we didn't have that.
Any more questions?
As you look ahead, you'll get some time off, Coach said. What do you want to see happen to get you guys back headed in the right direction with the 49ers next on the schedule?
We just got to look at the film, you know, just go back to the drawing boards and, you know, figure out how to win.
Rhamondre, what did this loss teach you that you didn't know before you got in here today about your team and about your offense?
I didn't really learn anything, to be honest, bro. Just another loss.
Thank you, Rhamondre.
Yeah, thank you.